Man, you look incredible! Hot stuff! Hot stuff?
It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, you too.
Hot stuff is used to describe a person or something that is amazing, popular, or even sexually exciting. Ross repeated hot stuff because he can't believe he said it, because it makes him sound gay. It's good to see you is what we commonly say when greeting someone we haven't seen in a long time.
Man, so what are you up to?
I'm a commodities broker.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's not.
What are you up to, or what have you been up to, is what we say to ask what someone is or has been doing with their lives during the time you haven't seen them. Let's pay attention to how Ross says it.
So what are you up to?
Compare what are you up to what are you up to. We say this in two chunks. What are you up to?
What are you up to?
Oh, we're just hanging out.
So, what are you up to these days?
To is pronounced with a strong form, to, because it's at the end of the sentence. This is different from when it's reduced because it's in the middle of the sentence. Example, I went to work.
And then tomorrow morning, you get to have Christmas morning in your own houses, which, by the way, none of you have invited me to.
You can come to my house.
By the way, a commodity broker, Will's profession, is an occupation that involves trading or selling products for other people or organizations. A commodity is a substance or product that can be traded, bought, or sold.
That was such a fun night.
Yeah, it would have been good if we had gotten in, but still, real fun.
Notice here the same reduction of have after would we discussed before. Ross is saying they didn't get in, meaning they didn't enter the place where the party took place. Example, the kids couldn't get into the R-rated movie.
God, we were lame back then. Do you remember how into dinosaurs we were?
Lame means of poor taste or not impressive. Also, sometimes used as a synonym for pathetic. Example, this new song's lyrics are so lame. Then, Will says that liking dinosaurs was lame, and the funny thing is that he doesn't know that Ross went on to become a paleontologist, someone who studies dinosaurs.
God, I hate her, Ross. I hate her.
Sometimes we drop the H in her. This also happens in words such as he, him, and his.
I loved her so much. I took her everywhere. I would braid her tail.
Look at her standing there with those yams.
A yam is a potato-like vegetable, also called a sweet potato. It is a staple at Thanksgiving.
Wow, really got that sexy smoldering thing going on.
To smolder is to burn slowly, like a coal that is burning out. But in this case, it might mean that his look is burning with anger. This isn't such a common way to describe a look on somebody's face, but Rachel uses it to describe his attractiveness without realizing that he is looking at her this way because he is enraged.
Oh my God, look at the way he's just staring at me. I think he's trying to mouth something to me, but I can't make it out.
If you stare at someone, you look at that person for a long period of time. To mouth is to form words with your lips without speaking. This is funny if you can make out what he's saying. In this case, make out is to see and identify something being communicated. Example, the music is too loud. I can't make out what you're saying.
I gotta tell you though, I'm having the hardest time placing you.
The expression to have a hard time is used to emphasize that someone finds doing something difficult. Example, before discovering Learn English with TV, she had the hardest time understanding natives without subtitles. Then, if you can't place someone, you may recognize them, but you can't remember exactly who that person is or where you have met them before. Example, he looks very familiar, but I cannot place him right now.
Did we fool around at Lance Davis's graduation party?
You were unbelievable.
Thank you.
Literally, fool around means to playfully spend time in an unfocused or unproductive manner. But in this scene, it means that they made out or engaged in other casual romantic or sexual activities. Will responds, "You're unbelievable." Unbelievable can be used as a compliment, meaning something was so good that it's hard to believe. Here, Rachel thinks this is a confirmation and a compliment of how wonderful he thinks she is. However, Will is actually frustrated in the negative sense of this word because he thinks it's absurd, almost in a way that he can't believe, that Rachel forgot him and is confusing him for somebody else.
Will!
Ross!
Hey, you came! Man, you look incredible! Hot stuff! Hot stuff?
It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, you too. Man, so what are you up to?
I'm a commodities broker.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's not. But I'm rich and thin.
Oh. Man, I don't think I've seen you since Lance Davis's graduation party.
That was such a fun night.
Yeah, it would have been good if we had gotten in, but still, real fun.
God, we were lame back then. You remember how into dinosaurs we were?
Yeah.
So what do you do now?
So how long are you in town?
Hi. Hey, sweetie. Oh, good. There you go.
Rachel Green.
Oh, that's right. Are you gonna be okay?
Oh, I'll be fine. It's just, God, I hate her, Ross. I hate her.
Will, high school was a long time ago.
Look at her standing there with those yams. My two greatest enemies, Ross. Rachel Green and complex carbohydrates.
Oh my God, Monica, who is that?
That's Will from high school.
Oh, I do not remember him. Wow, he's really got that sexy smoldering thing going on. Oh my God, look at the way he's just staring at me. I think he's trying to mouth something to me, but I can't make it out.
Okay, dinner's ready.
Hi, Will, right?
Right.
Right, hi, I'm Rachel Green.
Oh, I remember you.
Really? Aren't you sweet? I gotta tell you though, I'm having the hardest time placing you. Oh, hang on. I think I remember you. Did we fool around at Lance Davis's graduation party?
You were unbelievable.
Thank you.